talking a little bit about finger control drumming. To get out 4 or 5 strokes like you do on this samba beat, you just about got to use fingers, at least at slower speeds. It's like or on the other samba beat. There's 2 ways to play that with fingers. With your fingers, your thumb underneath, your fingers on top. Or your thumb on top and your fingers underneath. You can use both methods, like either way, you've got to use your fingers. It's the same thing as leverage like this. You know, with your fingers like this, not even in a jazz position, or with your fingers like this. It's the very same principle. You've got to get your fingers in a position so that when you're holding your arm and your wrist rigid, we'll say, your fingers are doing the work. See, this is rigid. Same with the left one. To do the same thing. You can practice the Latin beat with your left hand. Same thing. It's like when you learn the ride beat when you're a kid, the jazz ride beat, it's all wrists, you know, before you get into the finger thing. But you'll never get any speed until you get into the molar thing, where you're playing more than one beat with one stroke. So you're playing like this. So your Latin things. So actually, it takes time to develop those quick twitch muscles, and that's what they are in your hands. So instead of just the heavy muscles like this, all wrists, you get the quick twitch, which is like this, and that transfers down into your fingers. It took me a long time to do that. As a matter of fact, when I first discovered this in my left hand, I thought, you know, this is the secret to fingers. And I don't know why in my left hand, but that's what happened. One day I was just messing around, and all of a sudden I put my hand in this position. And you can see my wrist has changed too. So I put those fingers underneath there like this. And so I started doing it with both hands. You don't even have to know music to do this. It's all a physical process. But one good thing that exercise that I learned early was that just what I was playing. You know, just tap, 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 tap. So, you know, that's my version of the finger thing. There's the double stroke thing, which is an entirely different category. This is pure finger execution.